Right, we're live. We're live on YouTube. Hopefully some of you have actually joined us for the very, very start, despite technical issues. I'm supposed to be joined by a panel of 5, but for now only a panel of 3. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, man. Let's do it. How does it work? One by one?
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking yeah. Oh, sorry, can you swear?
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, man. I'm David Vujanic, Liverpool fan, as you can see. And I'm watching the Basel game. And Basel are attacking right now. It's kind of scary. And yeah, man. Woo!
Awesome. Marco?
Yeah, hey, Marco Calcio 22 from Twitter. Watching the Juve game, of course. Hoping for a win.
Hey, SpencerOwen. I'm currently watching the Arsenal Galatasaray game, but I am a West Ham fan. But they don't tend to play in the Champions League that often these days. So yeah, I'm just an England supporter of any English teams in the Champions League, hoping they can do well.
Awesome. And of course, I'm from Messi Minutes, Messi Seconds, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be supporting Arsenal. What we're doing tonight is like a big Champions League special. Hopefully, we've got someone watching Liverpool. We've got a few on Arsenal, and of course, Juventus versus Atletico Madrid, which arguably is the biggest game of the night. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get some more guests in 5 minutes if they arrive on time. I am going to link you lot in the Hangout to the YouTube page so that you can look at comments as we go. Or maybe not, because it's apparently not live. But hopefully. And then if you guys on the stream want to comment on the stream, then hopefully we'll answer your question throughout. We'll have a bit of chat. That's the whole point of this, is that it's interactive, it's fun, hopefully it's insightful, replacing the usual crap that you see on commentary.
Bit of banter, innit?
Exactly.
I'm still there.
So, do we have any predictions for tonight?
You're back. Liverpool to win, obviously. 3-1. Go on, lad. Yes, come on! Ah! No, what happened? Oh, offside. Fucking hell. Sorry.
What happened in the Liverpool game?
It's I don't know. I think it was offside.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just offside. He hit the post.
Who was going through?
It was Sterling through. Ah, damn it.
Right, and since we were doing introductions, BallStreet.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Charlie. I'm from BallStreet. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm currently sitting in a pub.
You got Wi-Fi? You got Wi-Fi?
Yeah, a bit dodge, but hopefully it'll hold out.
Nice.
I'm sure it'll be
I haven't got
okay.
the football on just yet, but it's a coming.
Right, I have DM'd all of you the links to the YouTube thing. If you could all tweet that out, that'd be sick too.
Cool.
Just
All
so we
right.
can get everyone in.
Oh, so it's a YouTube link.
Yeah. It streams live to YouTube. It's good, that Google Plus.
How would I phrase that? Join me watching the Liverpool game, or?
Yeah, go for it. If you guys want to click on all comments on that page, then it won't come through with the sound, and if you just refresh every now and then, you'll get comments.
Everyone's there. They're all there now, I think.
It's like an official 12thmen.
There we go. Hello, our sickness arrived.
There he is! What's going on, geese?
How are you doing, man?
Some Google thing, man. I don't really understand it. Oh, well, man, look at him! Fucking legend. Keep going, son!
Quite Arsenal.
Right, so since Poet doesn't understand it, and quite a few of you joining us might not either, this is the 12thMen, where we're doing commentary a different way, where we're doing it interactively in a fun way, hopefully in an insightful way, watching various matches at the same time so that you guys don't have to listen to Michael Owen.
Go on.
Is that a Juventus kid?
Yeah,
Yes, sir!
Hello, mate.
Juventus fan, of course.
Why?
The best team.
Yeah, what, for fraud?
What fan are you?
Poet's an Arsenal fan.
Arsenal fan?
What? You have to reflect the way you look.
I've just linked the YouTube thing on Twitter if you guys want to see, and then we can check the comments as we go.
I'm ugly, but you man. Look at his face, fam. Well, if you was an egg, you wouldn't get girls, fam.
Get out of here, Mitch! Get out of here, Mitch! You're a Tottenham fan. Get out of here! Get out of here!
I'm mixing too.
Hey, Mitch! Get out of here! You're a Tottenham fan.
Mitch is trying to get it.
You're a Tottenham fan.
I'm a West Ham fan, mate. I'm even less necessary.
I don't know how many people are watching us.
I can tell you afterwards. I've got the figures up that you don't.
Game ball!
Do you guys all want to link it out? Poet, I'm not sure Poet can hear us. He's in a world of his own.
Send the link through.
They're fully dead. They're fully dead, fam.
What's happening?
All there?
I might go and relocate because it's not playing on the screen in front of me. So give me
Yeah, alright, go for it.
a couple of seconds.
No, what second in the game is it in the Arsenal match when you're seeing it? I'm just seeing how far behind I am on the stream.
I'm still messing about with Google Plus, I have to say.
Right. So, what minute in the game is it?
What the fuck? Ludogorets are beating fucking Real Madrid.
Yes!
What?
No, they're not.
Get out. Seriously?
Are beating Real Madrid.
That is ridiculous.
Mad, innit?
I'll be back.
I think a week ago they had like 90 followers on Twitter.
This is Google Hangout.
Oh, it.
Yeah. Yo, Spence.
What time is it in the Arsenal game you're watching? So I'm watching on the stream. I want to see how delayed it is.
In the Arsenal game, it's 7 minutes, 27, 8 seconds, 7 minutes.
7 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about 20 seconds behind then. So.
That'll be fine, don't worry about it. Poet, do you want to...
Go on, Chambers. That ball was dead.
He's never going to listen to me.
Go on, Bet! Go, son! Oh,
Oh my god.
You cunt. Oh, it's fucking bloody in here, man. For real.
Spence, I'm on 7 minute 32.
Oh, wait.
Where you watching? Where are you not watching it?
You watching on the stream as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Sky Go, but it's not loading for some reason. It's not
Has
working.
no one got Sky Sports?
I've got Sky Go, but it wasn't working for some reason.
Oh, Sky Go's not working.
No, so I'm just got to stream up.
Right, we've got a bunch of new people in. Also, if you guys want to link out, that'd be great. Just say on Twitter that you're on the 12thmen and we can get everyone in.
What do I do?
Done it already.
Just like if you go on the YouTube page, so youtube.com/12thmen, the link should be there. I DM'd you the link as well. That's much easier.
I sent it.
What's the ball?
Yeah, I've done it, mate. Don't worry.
Right, so for a bunch of new viewers who are in the stream now, this is 12thmen, where we're doing commentary in a different way, where we're doing it in a hopefully fun way, an interactive way, an insightful way, instead of listening to Marco Owen. 1-0 to Liverpool.
No, sorry, I'm watching the Ludogorets goal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Everyone.
Oh, is that Boat? Tell him to go home.
Is that who?
Who's that? Boat.
Colin.
Oh, Colin, that's calm.
First comment says, please take the Bentner poster off. It's like, it's the only thing I bought to uni. That's it. I don't have any photos about.
Why is man like Pandev?
They look bare unfit.
He's fucking shit. He's been for Lazio, isn't it?
Who, Pandev?
Yeah.
Napoli.
He's a legend.
I'm saying he bought it from there, but where did he just play for number 1 point?
What?
Oh my god. They were doing bits.
They were doing bits.
That's Snyder.
What a ball.
What a fucking ball, mate. Oh.
Basel.
Jeez.
Wait, what are Liverpool doing?
We're playing better, definitely. We should have been 1-0 up.
Liverpool.
Tell us it's
We're
decent.
going to go this loud.
What's Atleti Juve looking like, Marco?
It's 0-0 right now, 7th minute.
Oh my God, who is this?
Not much happening yet.
Come on, Liverpool.
I like Ericsson to rate them teams there, man.
Can't have a kick session.
Ericsson and the man that don't rate them teams there, man.
Has Ericsson ever played in Europe before this year?
Yeah. Played for Champions with Ajax.
They were Champions League with Ajax for years. He was a youth.
He moved to Spurs, didn't he? In his league now he's playing that.
Ask about Ericsson around your side in Holland. Ask about Ericsson around there. They really know about it.
Hey! Oh no. Foul against Llorente.
Oh wait, whereabouts is he?
He plays for Feyenoord.
That's it, play it forward. Go on, continue.
Yeah.
Ah.
Got 2 and 3 going.
Arsenal's scary already. Like,
Don't say that.
No, but the injuries we already have, like,
That's offside.
you get the feeling that Chambers goes and.
Are you all watching the Arsenal game, basically? Wait, apart from
Juventus.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Who's gone?
This guy has got a fucking bald patch. Come like snip. Robin had a medical condition. I give him a black. Go on, Messi.
What do we think about Real Madrid this season?
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
They're getting stronger and stronger, you know. They started off pretty poorly, but they're building and they don't seem to have any respect for their opposition.
That was the same as last season, though. Like, defence looks really bad at the beginning, and suddenly you have, like, Di Maria becomes the best player in Europe for the second half of the season.
Ah!
I don't know. I'm not sure Toni Kroos is going to do the same job.
I think he can, for sure. For sure.
And Real Madrid be good for him.
I'm not watching the Real Madrid game this season.
I said, do you think they've been good though?
Yeah, Real Madrid, because Ronaldo's doing his job right now.
Ronaldo's taking the piss. Oh, you are here? Oh, look at you, of course.
What Colin is that?
Colin Kazim.
Colin Kazim Richards. Colin Kazim Richards.
I love that guy. I think it was Kazim Richards that a few years ago looked straight at the journalist after he directed a question to him as Colin and and gave him an answer and then said, "Don't call me fucking Colin." It's brilliant. Before we were going to name Messi Minutes. Before we were going to name it Messi Minutes, we had 3 names. One of them was Messi Minutes. The other one was Seagulls and Trawlers, which is the Eric Cantona vote. And the last one was Don't Call Me Colin, which would have been a good Twitter app.
Who? Galatasaray? They're fucking awful. Who the fuck is this commentator? What's his name again? Just a prick.
I feel like that's a good link to a plug for 12thmen.
Fucking idiot. The best ones are Gary Neville, Andy Gray. They don't make him like these. Jonathan Pierce, I don't even mind a bit of a talk from him.
Townsend?
Oh, Townsend's a dickhead. Yeah, trust me.
Go on, Sanchez.
Jamie Redknapp is the fucking prick of them all.
We've got a comment asking for our thoughts on Southampton.
Great, they're good.
It's an interesting one in itself, right? Like, last season they got so much weaker and everyone expected them to do poorly. And suddenly Pele looks like the best striker in the league, the second best striker in the league from nowhere. It's amazing, isn't it? That every year they do that.
He looks like he's going to get called up to the Italian national team too.
Has he not played for Italy before, no?
No. Saturday, Conte is going to make the call-ups, and it looks like he's going to take Balotelli's spot.
Balotelli wasn't in the last squad either, was he?
No.
Fucking Özil should step up. You got rejected from Turkey when you're 15 years old.
That's why he's scared, man.
What?
Ronaldo's missed a penalty.
Yeah, bird. That's crazy.
I think it's 1-0 up.
Bravo, the keeper saved the penalty. What a legend!
Keeper saved the penalty.
Ludogorets is such a small team. Like,
Yeah,
no, but like they're smaller than like Blackpool or Burnley were when they were.
8,000 seat stadium. 8,000 capacity. In the middle of nowhere.
They're in League 2 sides with like 3 times more seats than that.
Yeah, they've done that. Raul, yeah, Raul.
Wow. Ronaldo really missed the penalty.
My boy said that your goal was a miss kick the other day.
David, how's the Liverpool game playing?
It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah? Only okay against Basel? Should be easy, no?
We should be winning, to be honest.
Hmm?
We should be winning. We should be
Snyder
winning.
just barging up man like Özil like that.
What do you mean? What chance have you had?
Who, us?
Yeah.
From Özil.
We've hit a post and the goal disallowed, but that was all in one action, though. It was offside.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh.
And you know that shit. As long as you know.
Arsenal doesn't look much better. It's kind of generally dominating, but...
Fucking abysmal, bro.
Not doing much with the second possession.
What? Angry. Everybody, that's next year, bro. Don't worry, we've got a whole little while to then. Juventus are losing.
Yeah?
I'm joking, Marco.
I'm staring at my TV.
Marco. Right. Dortmund are winning 1-0. Fuck. They're winning this group. Jeez.
I want to see what odds I can get on Real Madrid coming back to win. It'll still be terrible.
Pardon?
I'm wondering what odds I'll get on Real Madrid still winning.
Apparently it's 3-1. 3-1, which is...
Oh, boy! Boy! Come on!
One.
Stick on some money, man.
Someone in the comments put that it was 3-1. Yeah.
You're rich! Big man, we can just double WKD, times are hard. By calling it...
No, it's not 3-1. That's nonsense.
We've got a comment. We've got a comment from Gareth Warith, who asked thoughts on Newcastle and Pardew.
He's got to go.
He's got to go.
No progress in like what 2 or 3 seasons. It's really good enough.
I'm gonna mute Bert for a bit.
It's quite interesting to see who will take over though.
Alright, I'll get one!
Who do you think?
I saw Malcolm reply today.
They can't get Malcolm by the job.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any truth in it, but
How can they give him the job after what's happened? He needs to not be in public eye for a little bit, I think, not come into management straight away.
Definitely. I mean,
Neil Lennon could be one. I don't know. I'm not really sure. They might get someone foreign.
David Moyes, maybe?
weren't there rumours he was still there because of some weird gambling debt with Mike Ashley? I didn't really understand that.
Wouldn't surprise me, mate. It's shady. It's proper shady.
Mm.
You know why he left West Ham, don't you?
Why?
Well, it's never been confirmed officially, so this isn't me. This is not my, I don't know this to be true, but the rumours always were that he was having an affair with one of the West Ham players' wives. I know we were a player as well.
No way.
Wow.
Remember Fletcher? That was his name anyway.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that West Ham scoop?
That's pretty worldwide.
In the know, mate. In the know.
No, it's not in the know at all. Like every West Ham fan knows about that, but I think more people outside of West Ham know. I thought you'd known about it. There's a lot of stuff about partly dodgy. Probably dodgy.
I heard some funny things about Remy. Him failing medicals was down to drug tests and stuff like that. So. And he's been rumbled by the police as well a few times for having big parties with.
I thought the reason he failed a medical was because was it Liverpool didn't want him?
Who's this?
Remy. I thought because the only way you technically you two did this, right? David and Poet, although I've used Poet. Did a bit on medicals and how you fail and pass a medical and how it really isn't it's about what the club wants.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's different in America though. It's different over in the States. Every medical over there is you've got to pass certain tests and do certain things, and everyone's got to reach the same level. Whereas here you can kind of do what you want, I guess.
Oh, look at Sterling. He's so good.
Yeah, he's not bad, mate.
Would it be the worst thing in the world to say I think he's a little bit overrated?
What?
Yeah.
I think I'm just he's brilliant, right? He's absolutely brilliant, but he's being spoken of as one of the absolute best under 21s in the world. He's very good. I don't think he's ever going to make a Ballon d'Or list. That's all I'm saying. He could be an absolute excellent player, but I'm not sure he'll ever be one of the best 20 in the world.
We don't know that yet. I think I'd give him
Yeah.
a shot. For sure. He's unbelievable. He's gonna be so good.
If he was French or Brazilian, you'd all be loving him. It's only because
Exactly. I guess it's a good thing though. Don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
No, I think the opposite. I think the reason people are loving him is because he's English. I think we look at players. Sterling's a pretty bad example because he is brilliant. But other players that just run a lot, that have a lot of engine, we instantly think are like incredible players. When in reality, they're probably not maximising their potential by just running around and wasting their energy.
Jack Wilshere, when Jack Wilshere came on the scene, he was actually sick. He was not any better.
It was different. He had that little yard, that burst, you know. That
When he played against Barcelona in the game, he actually bossed like
Go on,
Xavi.
Robert. Go on, Danny. Yes, come on.
Punch.
Huge.
Arsenal scored.
It still hasn't happened for me.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No goal.
Waiting for it.
Yeah, what's happened? Tell us.
Okay, so Sanchez gets it on the left, plays a lovely ball through to him, poke finish, does well.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
That's so good to hear.
It was a nice move.
That guy.
Sanchez does really well.
Welbs is that guy.
Oh, nuts! Through the
Is that guy? No, I can't say it. I feel like I'm stealing off United fans. What's happening with Liverpool?
Lovely.
David, what's happening with Liverpool?
Nothing much. Getting a bit stale.
Oh, that's a shame. And Atletico Juve?
Yeah, same. Juve has some nice possession, but no real chances yet. Atletico's on the counter-attack right now, actually.
What do you think about Serie A this season? As in, from a Juventus perspective, which is going to be probably a bit biased against Roma, how do you think it's going to pan out?
I think that the Serie A has gotten better, and I think Roma is an exciting team to watch now. I mean, even though I'm not a Roma fan, yesterday's match was great, and it's great to see them do that against, Manchester City, who is a much bigger team than them. There's some excitement. I mean, Juventus has dominated, but Roma's putting a lot of pressure on us now this year, and I think it's going to go very far. Roma and Juve.
They spent a lot of money in the summer, didn't they?
Who?
Roma.
They got
more than anyone else by a mile.
They got some good guys. They got some good players this season. I mean, and they got a good coach. They have a big future, I think, Roma.
What about Napoli?
Napoli?
Yeah.
Going down the pan a bit, haven't they?
Benitez, he's a little bit shaken up right now. There's talk about him getting sacked,
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
The results are not that great, and De Laurentiis, they're saying he might get rid of him. There's talk of Spalletti. There's a few guys in the running, but I don't think anything's going to happen yet. It's still early. It's only a few games in. They need some time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The politics with the fans as well. The fans, they haven't been turning up to games, is that right? And they boycotting a lot, and when they do that, it means a lot, and they kind of have their own way, right?
Yeah, they're fans. They also had problems with Insigne before, giving him some banter.
Oh, really? What was that?
Yeah, they've been giving him some hate, the Napoli fans, to Insigne. A while back, he threw their jersey on the floor too, and it didn't go too well with the fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Does he want to get out of there? Is that what it is?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I want him. I would like him to go.
He's local to that. He's from the south of Italy, I believe.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
He's one of their own.
Yeah, exactly.
But under Benitez, I don't know if he's getting too much playing time. Enough.
Calling Cousin Richards.
Huge player. I love that guy. Apart from, was it him that scored the Blackburn goal against Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He is that guy.
Kevin Richards technically the first footballer to be on this hangout.
If only. I think Lazar Markovic is the first footballer to be on this hangout.
You know poets on the phone to him now, don't you, John?
What?
That's why we're talking about him. It's not like we're just talking about Kevin Richards.
Wait, actually, I muted him a while ago.
That's who poets talking to. We're not just talking about calling Kevin Richards in the past.
Wait, actually.
Yeah, that's his mate.
No way.
Yeah, that was him when he was like, "That's Colin."
That's huge.
Vujanic just started going Colin Kevin Richards. Just
I was lost. I was
Joel,
lost.
Not great treatment of your guests, mate. Where's the hospitality?
Oh, apparently Ronaldo scored with a penalty.
Ah, fuck.
So, dream over Ludogorets.
Damn it. Oh, he's a prick anyway.
Oh, touch.
I think Ronaldo is absolutely brilliant. As in, I think he's been better than Messi for like a good 2.5 years now.
I've always been a Ronaldo fan.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, love Messi as well, but Ronaldo always had an edge for me.
Even in like that 86 goal year?
Well, obviously not, but for a good season or two, I reckon. But yeah, I just love how he's going to sound really homosexual, but his physique, like, it's amazing. He's like an absolute specimen, and to have that skill as well, it's just amazing.
Yeah. I think when all is done, I think if you're a Real Madrid fan, you might consider Cristiano Ronaldo to be the greatest footballer that's ever lived. And I think you'd be justified in saying so.
He's like a demigod.
Yeah. It's mad. A football player that really has no flaws. We've got a question for Spencer from the Mika Enigma on the YouTube.
Oh my god.
Which is, where will West Ham finish this season? Spencer?
Frozen?
Oh, he's gone.
Can you hear me?
Yep, Spencer. We've got you.
I can hear you.
Go on.
Technical
Danny?
difficulties.
Ooh.
I'm pretty happy with how Welbeck started this season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was pretty disappointed about the signing. Not Welbeck himself, like, he's a decent enough player, but you were kind of expecting the slightly bigger name. But he's done well. I like him.
Yeah.
Oof! Basel nearly scored.
Yeah?
Yep.
With what?
I don't know who this is, the left back. Oof. He just whizzed it past the area, kind of like a cross.
Come on, Danny.
And he missed. Thank God.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy what confidence does for a player, and you can see he's, even after that goal now, he's just looks so much more confident in the ball.
Really brilliant. He just seems like such a modern player. Like, he can do, his finishing's not like incredible, but he can do everything, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, you can. I think he'll as he gets older as well, he'll fill out even more. He'll become this really powerful guy. He's got the pace, but he's also got that kind of space to get bigger as well. And I think that physique. So
I hope so. I mean, normally quick players like that stop their peak at like 23, 24.
2-0, Danny Welbeck.
Huge. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a start to the season. What a start to the Champions League season.
That was a good goal.
Nothing like that for you, Dave.
Nope. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now you should unmute Poet. I want to see how he's enjoying it.
Yeah, I'll get it. Right, it's back on, Poet.
Look at Felipe Melo. I told you he's washed Colin. So we can't get moved like that by Danny Welbeck and a Jerry Curl. His hair looks like it's from the 80s. Not me, bro.
Poet,
Yeah?
what are you thinking about the Welbeck goals?
The Welbeck goals are do you know what? They're like a striker's finish, especially the second one. Opens up his body, tucks it in bottom corner, and Leon Knight has described the first goal as a Hackney Marshes finish. That is just saying it all, man. That is proper Sunday League where everyone starts their career. Good on Danny Welbeck. That's Gary Wells.
That guy. Lovely.
Alright, I'm going to check YouTube comments again. Remember, if you've come in within like the last few minutes or so, the 12th Men is where we're doing commentary slightly differently. We're doing commentary in an interactive way where you can chat to us in the comments or on Twitter. And so I check the comments, we discuss them on the panel. Hopefully you really enjoy who's on the panel today and in future weeks. Yeah.
And you can take a man clean to Holland, the ends is still in him, no matter where he goes.
We've got who do you think will win the Champions League? Which is a big question. What do we
Liverpool.
It's got to be out of Barca or out, hasn't it?
Liverpool win the Champions League, definitely.
Yeah, no, but seriously.
No, Liverpool.
Probably between Real Madrid and Chelsea. Well, Bayern Munich obviously as well, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair. I don't know, I can't see it.
No, my streamer's down.
Those two.
Barca are smashing it as well.
Yeah, but that's without Suarez. So
Yeah, maybe Barca actually.
Yeah?
I fancy Barca.
I'd go with Bayern.
Barca Real final would be
The
fucking.
defence is a bit suspect still though. Barcelona. Like now they haven't got They haven't got Poyet.
That guy Wells! Oh! He could have got his hat trick there.
Well,
I think Mascherano's still brilliant.
On his left. Should have.
Yeah, if Chicharito can get that on the back, you should definitely have that guy. Imagine if English players actually had nicknames like that. That'd be great.
Yeah, Wells.
He used to set man up. He used to set up bare man when he was at Blackpool.
I mean, Real Madrid had a pretty suspect defence for much of last year, and still won the Champions League. So, no, I think that Barcelona can definitely do it, especially with Suarez, who's, like, absolutely brilliant. But, yeah, I think Liverpool might be pushing it a bit. I still think Bayern Munich are, like, very much so the best team in the world at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bayern Munich is very strong.
someone said you should have a song. Who's that guy? Na 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 na. Welb's that guy.
Yes, brilliant.
Bayern Munich did some pretty good transfers. They did quite a nice bit of business. Strengthened the striker. I think Lewandowski's an upgrade on Mandzukic. They've got Benasher at the back. But Xabi Alonso, I know they lost Toni Kroos, but they're pretty well supplied in that position, the way they played him kind of centre attacking midfielder. So, yeah.
Definitely. Some really, really good. I mean, Lewandowski on a free is one of the best signings I've seen in years.
Yeah, you've got to feel sorry for Dortmund, though.
Yeah, definitely.
They've robbed. But they've got a good philosophy, Dortmund.
Xabi Alonso, too. Xabi Alonso, I think he's a great signing for them.
Yeah.
And Beckenbauer a few days ago said
that should have been
that he's the
fucking
best
red
signing that they got.
What's happened with Arsenal?
There should have been a red card. 2-footed challenge, studs up on Sanchez.
On
And he
Sanchez?
hasn't given a red. Yeah, he's given him a yellow.
Oh no, is Sanchez okay? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine, Don't worry.
Wrap him in bubble wrap. We need all the defenders in bubble wrap at the moment.
Still down. But that was a terrible tackle.
We're gonna start playing Coquelin at left back soon.
Oh my god.
Your squad is never stronger. Oh my god, that's a disgusting tackle. Is that Felipe Melo?
Yeah.
Felipe Melo, 30
Remember the days when Arsenal fans thought Felipe Melo was like the answer to every problem we had? And then he turned out to be pretty crap at Juve. He went to Galatasaray on loan for a few years, and now he's doing tackles like that.
That is disgusting.
Not really.
That's why kit is a bit disgusting as well, actually. I usually like the other colours, but that's just like, it looks like a bib.
I'm not sure. I think I quite like it.
You like that? I mean, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I don't really like the Arsenal kit this year, which everyone seems to love.
Their house.
It's so tight, isn't it? It's just cycling
Their
jersey.
house works.
I don't really like the shoulders.
Pale one.
The Galatasaray kit is like one of those cheap kits you get from Sports Direct for like £3.
Shoot!
Fair.
Oh my god.
What's happened?
Pogba outside the box, he took a shot, but it's wide.
Man.
Did he connect with it well? He normally does.
How have Atleti looked?
Not that good. Not as good as I thought, honestly. Juventus has some nice possession, but it's 50-50. Both teams are in it. Pretty fair.
If you're saying that, it sounds like, well, apparently it's not 50% possession. Who scored says it's 28-72. 72 in favour of Juventus.
Well, we have a lot of possession, but they had a few chances too. They could have. I mean, they messed up on one chance, but Juventus is dominating. They have more possession, definitely.
Galatasaray fans have thrown pyros onto the pitch and it's stopped.
Sick.
Wow.
Loads. There's about 5 on the pitch, 6 now.
That is so sick.
I mean, it looks awesome, but
It looks mad, man. They put them all in the tunnel next to the fans, so it's like a bit of, oh man. And you know the police don't want to go in there, Jesus.
yeah.
Just like,
You know what's really strange? Is it Besiktas that are playing Spurs?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Having Besiktas and Galatasaray in North London at the same time.
Yeah, it's not clever.
Like,
oh,
that's not good.
Schneider's going over to calm the fans. He's going over. He's like, chill, chill. Looks like it's worked.
These fans are mental.
Cases. There's riot police. There's loads of riot police there.
I was filming for a Galatasaray game once in Turkey,
Yeah.
and we were there with Tom Deacon, the guys at the Copenhagen show, and we went for Eurofan. We were over there, and we were standing in this section of guys before the game. They all had like the flares out, and a long time ago, like maybe 10 years ago, maybe longer, when Leeds played in the Champions League, there was a stabbing where a Leeds fan was killed by a Turkey fan. Anyway, by a Galatasaray fan, and obviously they knew we were English, and just because they knew we were English and they saw that we were standing near them, they all started going, Leeds, 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 Leeds.
Fuck.
In Turkey, Galatasaray fans shouting at us, like so intimidating. Everyone, we were just like getting the hell out of there.
That's scary.
I know.
There are Arsenal fans that were stabbed as well by Galatasaray. It must have been in the UEFA Cup final, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 2001.
Yeah.
Nothing. Aslans, Ultra Aslans, name of their fans, the Ultra Lions.
It is mad out there. I think I once said on Twitter that just something innocent, right? Like I think Arsenal or some other team should be Galatasaray. And I got like 100 responses back from Turkish people screaming that Galatasaray were the best team in the world. Wow.
Their fans are crazy. We saw last year when we played them. They're nuts.
Yeah.
Passionate, very passionate.
It's quite funny, but it's also, it seems a bit stupid to me.
It's taking it a little bit far. A little bit far. Yeah, I love the energy, love the passion. It's cool. But until you stab people, that's when it gets a bit out of hand for sure.
I haven't really watched much Atletico Madrid this season. I've been watching a lot more Bundesliga and a bit of Ajax. Does anyone here watch them? Anyone here know how they've looked? Particularly with like some big losses in Diego Costa, David Villa, and Felipe Luis.
I haven't watched much of Atletico, but I know they've been scoring a lot of set pieces. And I think they did it last year, a lot of 1-0 wins so far. But I haven't actually watched them, so I can't really comment.
Well, they're still a good team. I mean, Diego Godin is a great centre back. I think Miranda's helped a bit along by. I think Miranda's like one of those in a centre back partnership that's kind of helped along massively by their partner. He's a decent defender in himself, but I think Godin's a bit better.
I like those teams that have that real faith in their manager, where they implement the game plan to like. It's just all about the team. I think a lot of teams these days it's way more about the individuals, but it's nice to see those teams succeed. Sanchez 3-0.
Huge.
Wow.
Great goal.
What happened?
Arsenal scored a third.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Sancho kind of
We're killing it.
Sanchez picked it up.
You keep lighting,
Yeah.
you'll keep lighting up your goal, you pricks. Why couldn't he set up man like Welbeck though, man?
Hat-trick, man.
What is that nurse or assist? Okay.
Ozil.
Okay. Okay. Saving that. But he
Oh,
didn't.
mate. Cheers, mate.
Our team should be competing in this competition, but they're not.
I mean, it's good. We really should be winning this game after we lost to Dortmund. I mean, we have to. We have to win like all four really against Anderlecht and Galatasaray.
I want to be honest, they're still
Need all the confidence we can get going into Saturday as well, I'll tell
We're
you
all
that.
linking up Sunday. We're all linking up to watch Chelsea game. You lot, lads,
Saturday,
let's all
sorry.
link up to
Come
watch
on.
Chelsea game. We'll be pleasantly.
I'm going.
I'm on it.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
Are you going on? Is anyone going?
I'm not, but I can tell you why, leading into a nice plug. So actually, the next 12th men, you've heard for a bit. The next 12th men is going to be Arsenal versus Chelsea. I can't remember exactly who we have on, but I know that the lineup's really good again. So everyone that's in here, I think it's 2:05 Arsenal Chelsea kicks off on Sunday. So if you're on here on youtube.com/12thMen, then we should have a similar thing, and hopefully you really enjoy it. I'm going to check comments now. So if you lot watching the stream want to comment, then I'll pick some out.
One thing! Ah!
I've got what?
Felipe Melo's a nutter.
Yeah, I turned down a ticket for tonight to be on this, so.
Oh, thank you very much.
No worries, mate.
That's sweet.
Very sought after man. So.
Let's see.
He's lying.
I can't believe I said we might be struggling. It's no problem.
Wait, someone said that.
I said that.
You thought you were strong against Galatasaray?
No, I said in the beginning we were looking a little bit, I'm just scared. We've lost all our players. We have nothing to fall back on.
Yeah, true. There is that, obviously, but I don't know. We should be beating Galatasaray week in, week out. 9.5 times out of 10, we should beat Galatasaray.
Hopefully, but any defenders go, we start playing Coquelin at the back.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Very scary.
And is Mikel injured or is he still about?
Arteta?
No, Mikel.
Oh, Miguel. No,
Miguel.
Miguel got sold to Norwich, I think.
Oh,
He's gone down there.
yeah, of course.
Malmo, 1-0.
Yeah?
Against Olympiacos?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 1-0 Malmo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe Real Madrid still 1-1 too.
We
Wow.
should be gunning for. Yeah. My mate's just raised quite a decent point. Do you reckon Gibbs deserves a call up to England?
Yeah. Baines has been rubbish for England for ages.
Yeah, I think Baines is a bit rubbish. I mean, I'd still be just starting Ashley Cole in the World Cup and now, but hey.
I think Baines is good. I just think he's only good for Everton.
Yeah, no, I think he's good when all of the supply is going through him. What Baines does brilliantly is partially what Seamus Coleman does brilliantly, which is the attacks go through him and he does great early crosses and it works brilliantly for Everton. But we're never going to put all of our attacks for England through Leighton Baines.
No.
Yeah, so if we really are going to kill off Ashley Cole as we have, then I'd probably have Gibson Shaw at this point.
And then soon you're going to have Aaron Cresswell, mate. Remember the name. West Ham left back. He's doing well though. He's doing really well.
Yeah. And Jenko on the other at right back as well.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Yeah. To be fair, we need a right back. We need a decent right back in England.
We'll have Chambers.
Do you think he's going to stay as a right back?
No, he's a holding midfielder, mate, for sure.
Oh, we'll see.
And this is one of those things. Like, everyone's saying he's going to be a holding midfielder. Right, everyone's saying he's going to be a holding midfielder. How many games have anyone here seen him play at holding midfielder?
Well, no, but did he not? It was his not entire youth career at holding midfield. Am I mistaken?
Why has he not played there yet then?
Well, because we've needed him in defence. We've got no defenders.
Never played there for Southampton either.
But I don't know. I think he's done. Considering
Steve Gerrard didn't come in at centre back, and they'll go one day he's going to be a centre mid. He was good enough at centre mid from the start, so they played him centre mid. Right? They're not. Chambers is never going to be a decent centre mid, or else he'd already be playing there.
Ashley Cole used to be a striker.
Ashley Cole wasn't a striker in 1920 though. Rio Ferdinand was a striker for West Ham until he was about 15, 16. Doesn't mean he's never going to be a good striker at a decent level.
Yeah, it's a good point.
There's no way Chambers will play centre mid for England. Unless we're desperate.
I reckon he will. Who else have we got that can have that?
But what do you mean he can have what? You haven't seen him play centre mid, so what does he bring to centre mid?
I don't know. He's got the qualities that you need, though.
Well, we can judge that when we've actually seen him play one game at centre mid.
I don't know. I think I'd say centre back is a harder position.
You could say Wayne Rooney's got Nicky Lambert's got all the qualities to be centre back. Yeah, doesn't mean nothing until you put him at centre back.
But we do know that he's great with the ball at his feet. We do know that he's quick. We do know that defending and clearing up he's very good. Like you can say something about what.
What I'm trying to say is, if you're saying that Chambers can play centre mid for England, he hasn't even played it at club level yet. Club level, not even for Southampton.
He's also only 19 years old, mate. So.
Sterling's been playing in the league competitively, now in the Champions League at his preferred position since he was 17.
Okay, who would you? I don't know.
I just don't like it.
Wenger's
saying. Phil Jones is doing really well.
Phil Jones is a defender. Phil Jones doesn't have the touch that Chambers does. Phil Jones doesn't have the passing range that Chambers does. Chambers does have it all, mate. He's going to be absolutely quality. Wenger's also said that he has plans for him to play there, so...
I heard that, that's what I'm saying. I heard that same thing. I'm just saying, like, I'd like to see him play there before we start going on about how he's going to be an amazing centre mid, do you know what I mean? It seems a bit early.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's a decent, like, I'm sure he's got an England future, but it's still early days, for sure. Yeah. Like, that's a classic hype. Like, no one was going on about Chambers before Arsenal came into it. Like last year, he played quite a bit. I had him in my fantasy team only because he was cheap, not because I thought he was good. No one was going on about him last year.
Right, someone's just put the link to the Hangouts out because we've got loads of people joining. Whoever it is, if you could delete the tweet or whatever.
Can't you make it private?
No, it can't be private because I needed to invite all of you in. Oh, who's done that, man?
Probably Poet.
Unmute Poet.
Yeah.
It was me.
Poet?
It was me, man.
I told you.
Fucking legend.
Guarantee an A. Okay. Does that mean you can't get an A? If it doesn't work for us six?
Yo!
Oh,
Go on.
Yo!
That
this
was
is
so
impossible. Poet, man.
Poet.
Have you been spoken, Poet?
It's amazing. You're gonna drink.
Oh, jeez.
What are you watching?
Still glass.
Usually we do a half-time game at this point, but I'm waiting on Photoshops for them. Oh shit, I've muted Spencer. Usually we do a half-time game, but I haven't got the Photoshops for them at the moment. So instead, I guess we'll just keep taking comments. Because it's much easier.
Halftime over here. Atletico Juve. Halftime.
It's half time here as well.
Tell us about the game. What are your full-time predictions at this point? Marco.
Yeah.
What are your full-time predictions?
Predictions? I mean, before the game, I thought Atletico Madrid was going to win. I'm hoping that we could get a tie, but we're looking good now. I mean, we haven't had any real clear chances, but we're doing good at holding the ball. The intensity is there, and Atletico is not that far off from. I thought they were going to be much higher than. Looks pretty good though.
David, how are Liverpool looking? And how Basel looking?
You know, Basel have had a few chances. I'd say it's been pretty even. Liverpool, I think, a bit more dangerous. But 0-0 half time. I think we get the 3 points here. We're pretty much securing a passage through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a very key one.
You did beat Ludogorets, right? Like.
Yeah, we beat them just about 2-1. Yeah.
So now you'd be on 6 points with Real Madrid, and both of those teams would be on 0 points. So yeah, it'd be difficult not to at that point.
Yeah, that'd be great. So
if we could win weekends, would be tough.
Yeah.
Lucky the goalkeeper could have done better.
Oh, poet.
Jones? That was Simon Jones, mate. Kicked out Simon Jones from Simon Jones at Twitter.com.
So speaking of English talent, as we were a second ago, someone has asked us about English talent. I can't find the comment now.
I just saw it.
Where is it?
Has he tweeted out the link again?
British team!
Oh yeah, the question was from Joshua Parkinson. What do you think of the array of young English talent Sterling Park?
Yeah, so what do you guys think about British talent at the moment? Do we have anyone that's going to be like a world-leading player soon?
I don't know, like it's probably, they get overhyped. Obviously, they're a very rare commodity, a decent English player, so I don't know, we'll see. When they're put on the world stage, they don't really ever seem to really do it, do they? So.
But any names?
Any names?
Yeah, any names that you tip for stardom, or any names that you tip for like really
Sterling,
pushing for a
100%.
Champions League team?
Sterling for sure, Barkley for sure, but an English team, I'd imagine. I wouldn't think they'd go to a good team abroad.
Any others have different opinions?
I don't think we've got any amazing players really. I think Sterling's the best. I don't think we've got anyone that's like a young, Ronaldo, Messi stand, or Ibrahimovic, anyone like that sort of world. I don't think we have. Sterling is great. I love Sterling. I think I am sad. Sterling is the best by far. Our group of people, but I think not by far. Because I think Barkley's good. I think Shaw could be good, but I don't think Shaw will be the best left back in the world. But Ashley Cole was.
Right.
There's not a whole lot to get excited about, but there's a few little bits here and there.
Rafael Morrison, mate. Rafael Morrison.
Where's he plying his trade now?
He's still West Ham, but he was going to go on loan to.
He's gone on loan. He's gone on loan to someone.
Cardiff.
Is it Cardiff? I think
Cardiff was in his room the last time I heard. Yeah, there's a big fallout there between him and Sam. It's very controversial, actually. More. What do you call it?
Agent politics, no?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want to go for a piss.
It's dodgy.
Have fun. I think no one's talking about Will Hughes at Derby.
Everyone's been talking about Will Hughes for like 2 or 3 years. Why hasn't he made the step up yet?
Yes.
Well,
the more I see of Will Hughes is the only player I watch in the Championship. He's the only reason I ever watch games there, apart from Cardiff, because I'm a Cardiff fan. And he's brilliant, like really brilliant. Like I think he's one of our absolute brightest talents. That's like under the age of 23.
No, because think about it. He was on the scene when he was on the scene like 15, 16, probably about 3 years ago now. That's when these people are getting snapped up. The Fabregases, all these young guys that are recognised as young talent. No one waits till they're 19 or whatever he is now. Like, he's not going to do it.
I completely disagree.
Why hasn't he been?
I completely disagree. I think
player's development changes from player to player.
I think he has a vision, a technique, a pass, which is just completely unparalleled to other young players in the Championship, and really is unparalleled to other players in the Premier League that are English.
If he was that unparalleled, someone would have said we need him in our squad. We need someone that can do unparalleled passing. I've seen.
But there was, and he chose to stay at Derby. He had interest from Chelsea, he had interest from Arsenal, I think he had interest from Spurs. Like it definitely could have happened. And worst comes to worst, he would have gone to a Championship side like West Ham, applied his trade there, and he would have done very well, I'm sure.
That's what I'm talking about. You see, Will Hughes was first talked about when West Ham were in the Championship. That's how long ago. Trust me, if Will Hughes had dark hair, no one would give a shit about him. Like a little wizard child.
I think come back to me in 5 years when Will Hughes is starting for the England team and say the same thing.
Right, guaranteed, in 5 years, Will Hughes will not have more than 20 caps for England. Guaranteed.
You can't guarantee
I'll
that.
I'll put a £50 bet with you, a £50 bet that in 5 years Will Hughes will have 10 England caps.
Right, it's 20 caps. 20 caps will do.
He'll have more than 20 caps in 5 years.
Okay,
I'll
20 caps, but I'll go to £20.
Virtual handshake. 5 years, Will Hughes will not have 20 caps for England.
I'm gonna remember that. He's a big deal. He's a big deal.
Yeah. I heard Barcelona had like a 10-page dossier on him.
Oh God. He must be like Ibra. He must be like, they got a dossier. Oh my God. No one told me about the dossier. That is big, mate.
Yeah, I suppose when you've got that much talent going through your academy, for them to actually poach someone else.
It's true. I know.
Who doesn't?
I know what you mean. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm only being so annoying about it because I was on the Will Hughes bandwagon for like a year, watching him quite a lot, going on about him, and then I just think he should have made the step up by now. Like, I know that you can argue that he's taking his time and he will do eventually and what have you, but I just, if you can find me a case study of like a couple of players who were known in like a mainstream way, like people talking about them in mainstream kind of press about them being promising in their teenage years, but them not making the step up to the highest level until their 20s, then like find me a couple of case studies of that, and then I'll listen. But there isn't any I know of. Like most people are getting at least playing at a decent level. Like Neymar, he might have stayed in Brazil for a few years, but he was still doing it for the international team. You know, when he was like 18, he was playing really high level. Obviously, Neymar is right up there, but like, there's not many players that wait. Obviously, you've got like Ricky Lamberts that come along really late, like Rocky's story, but he's never world class. But he just proved his way into England to do a job.
I've been quite speaking. I wasn't going to say this because I think it's really boring and no one's going to care. But my favourite stat at the moment, I'm an economics student for the people that have been asking questions, and my favourite football stat at the moment is something called goal impact, right? It's at goal impact on Twitter. If you follow him, tell him I sent you. It's absolutely brilliant, right? It's a way of measuring a player's contribution to goal difference, which for me is the definition of how good a player is, right? If a player makes the team score more goals and or concede less goals, to me, he's a better, more effective player, right? And you can't say like he's a more entertaining player because, I mean, you can think whatever you want about what entertaining means, but you can say he's a more effective player. And Will Hughes consistently contributes an unbelievably high goal impact for Derby, a goal impact which I think is higher than Sterling's for Liverpool. And these figures are adjusted for the fact that he's playing against worse teams.
How do they adjust that?
Pardon?
How do they adjust that?
I can't remember how it's adjusted, but it's adjusted for home advantage, quality of league, quality of team they play for, quality of team they play against, age curve.
Relevant to the club they're playing for that as well. So that'll be relevant to who they're playing against and who they're playing for. It won't be saying like because he's playing against Ipswich and Real Madrid. It will be saying like Derby versus Ipswich and like where that ranks as a comparison.
Yeah, but the more and more I look at it, the more and more brilliant it is. I think you look at some sites like Who Scored and you read their top-rated lists, and it doesn't really look realistic. But you look at the top goal impact rated lists, and it looks much more true to what you can actually see on the pitch. Whatever. From that analysis, I think Will Hughes is going to be one of the best for England, not one of the best in the world.
How old is Will Hughes now?
I want to say 21.
Good player.
Yeah.
Good player.
Poet backs me up.
Mate, have you heard any of the last debate we've just been having about Will Hughes?
Will Hughes is 19.
19. No, Spencer, you see Will Hughes, he needs to go to a club that develops and nurtures young talent, and I'm telling you, he'll definitely represent England. He's a good player.
Why has he taken so long to do it though?
I'm glad he's taking long. You don't want him to get plucked out like Aaron Lennon and then be fucking the same level of football for 27 years old. Hasn't developed at all. You want him to get first team football, Then make a move to a club similar to, I don't know, Tottenham or something like that, and grow from there. You don't want him to be plucked out like Wilfred Zaha and then he just goes into the abyss. You need
Oh, for sure. No. I'm not saying I want him to go. I'm saying that if he is as good as people have been saying about him for so long, he should be, in my opinion, starting for Premier League, good enough to go to Premier League and start for them. Not saying there's no point in going to a team because he's going to sit on the bench. He shouldn't be a nominee for the bench if he's as good as everyone's talking about him at 19.
But why shouldn't he stay at a club where he's playing week in, week out?
Say that again?
Why shouldn't he play for a club where he's playing week in, week out?
He should.
Why should he go to a Premier League team?
No, you're right. He should be playing week in, week out. I'm saying he's obviously not good enough to play week in, week out in the Premier League.
Yeah, but I'd give him like 6 to 7 more years until he reaches his full potential. The age he is. So it's a long time.
We're not talking about his full potential. We're talking about how good he is now. Like his full potential could be amazing, right? But all the guys that have reached full potential that we're saying are amazing, the Gerrards and whatnot, at his age, were playing at a much higher level.
I don't mean to point out the Ian Wright example, who someone in the
how many caps did Ian Wright get?
Gareth Wareth. Ian Wright turned professional at 22? He says 24, but I thought it was 22.
Ian Wright's Ricky Lambert, mate. Ian Wright's basically the slightly better version of Ricky
That's
Lambert.
harsh. Spencer, that's harsh. I don't agree with that at all. I feel like certain players peak early. Like, for example, Frank Lampard's got like a fine wine. He gets better with age. So, and I remember at a young age, he played high-level football. He wasn't particularly great, though. And he only started flourishing, I would say, from 2004, 2005.
But at 19, Frank Lampard was still playing in the Premiership for West Ham. He was still playing that league.
It's a different era, man.
I don't think that means anything.
I think
Me personally, go on.
Look, I'm not saying that he won't end up being amazing. Like he could end up being England captain, being incredible. Who knows? What I'm saying is, I'm asking for an example of someone who's been on the scene as long as he has, and had enough good things said about him for the number of years he has, and hasn't made the step up yet.
Spencer, one thing we all know in football, it's not everything we see. I reckon loads of clubs have inquired about Will Hughes. I just don't think Derby are prepared to let him go because he's probably integral to their plans in terms of...
He's tied into a long contract.
And he's loyal to the club. He's loyal to the club as well, and he's a local lad. He's going to stay there for a bit. He said that.
I think that's good. That's good if that's true in terms of like he don't get a lot of it anymore. But I think it will limit him. I think they missed like a year or two of like he could have made serious progressions. I know he's got plenty of time still. He's got 10, 15 years, but why not make the progression when you can? Like that makes me think that he's not as hungry a footballer as he needs to be.
No, man, that's a harsh statement, man. At least make a good attempt to try and get Derby promoted. If it doesn't work this season, then...
Well, they got to the playoff final last year. That would have been a pretty good opportunity to leave if they didn't win that. You know what I mean? They came within a whisker. You know, they were playing 10 men in the final. Can't get much closer to going up than that, and they didn't make it, and he's stayed on. No one come into it.
I reckon Steve McLaren said to him, give me one more season. Give me one more season and prove your worth, and then if you can move on from there, then quite possibly we'll do it. But I think to just leave him now would be really, really harsh, man. A bit immoral. Everything the game, we don't want it to represent.
No, man, I disagree with that. I think what he's done is already far surpassed. If you're saying that he's been good enough for a long time, people have been coming in for him and he's been turning it down, then he's already far surpassed his contemporaries in terms of loyalty. No one would expect a 15, 16-year-old kid that everyone's talking about that much to stay for 3, 4 more years. If you're that good, if you've got that much potential, like Barcelona talking about him, all this stuff, no one would expect him to stay 3 or 4 more years.
A bit like Ryan Gould, who moved straight to Sporting Lisbon.
That's a great move.
Great
move. Ryan Gould, Sporting Lisbon, unbelievable. He's in their Champions League squad this year. He's been called up to the Scottish national team as well.
Ryan Gould. Exactly. What's that? Playing Scottish football, they call him Scottish Messi.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He said he's never going to play in the Premier League either because it just doesn't suit his style or whatever. Ryan Gould.
I really like it when British players don't play in the Premier League. It's really bold. I think we need more of it. Yeah.
I thought like our plan should be like instead of making loads of academies, we should like teach footballers languages and then just use the academies of other countries and just send them all out. Like so, okay, so where do you want to go? Germany. Okay, learn some German. Go and leech off their great academies.
Yeah, I think we develop players better if more players went abroad and less players stayed in the Premier League. Right, second halves have kicked off a while ago actually. Do you guys want to link the YouTube page again, just to get everyone back in, get everyone refreshed? You can. I've sent it out through Mess Minutes. You can retweet that if you want.
I won't do the thingy on this time. Sorry.
Going back, I probably don't want to talk about it too long, but going back to, I'm just reading some of the comments. Going back to the
banter point.
Will Hughes thing, right? Someone said, who is it? Matt Thomas said that it's a good thing that he's playing in the league because as an English person, he might not get much experience in the league because it's so much foreign competition. And that's for me. That's not. I'm not saying that he's bad. He's doing a bad thing in terms of the championship. I'm not saying the championship is a bad league. All I'm saying is that if we're talking about someone that you guys and many people are tipping to be world class, they do not play in the secondary tier for that long. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. Like it would have been made an offer he couldn't refuse. Derby would have been made an offer. That's the thing. Everyone's making.
Oh, Sterling's injured.
Everyone's making it sound like he's been this amazing guy staying with Derby. But if someone puts enough money on the table, Derby will sell him. They're not going to hold on to him just because they like him. Like,
they're gunning for promotion to the Premiership. I would imagine if they don't make the Premiership in the next few years, he will go. But if they do, he'll probably stay there.
Remember, probably about 8 or 9 years ago, there was 2 players for Derby who came on the scene at 16. One was Tom Huddleston, and the other one was a wide player. I can't think of his name. But they both got bought up. Giles Barnes, that was it. It was Tom Huddleston and Giles Barnes. They both got bought up within 1 season of Premier Championship because of their promise. And where's Tom Huddleston now? He's at Hull with less than 10 caps for England. So maybe I reckon that's probably what Will Hughes can hope for.
But Tom Huddleston was never ever. I don't think had the.
I agree. He never was.
I agree. To be a world-class player.
He still got snapped up at 16 and went into a Premier League squad and played quite a lot of football in his first few seasons.
Go on. Oh.
Oxnell.
What's happened, guys? I'm delayed.
Not delayed. It's clean through.
Yeah.
I would say great run, but wrong. Oxlade-Chamberlain, wrong decision. Tried to cut it back, but it wasn't really on. Should have gone by himself.
I still have faith in Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think all he ever needed was just a bit of consistency. Like some of those games, like against Blackburn, against AC Milan, he was incredible. I think he could definitely still do it, like very much so. And now he's looking more consistent this year.
Yeah, young players are under so much scrutiny in this country. It's crazy. It's like they need a chance to truly flourish, and like being in that public eye, it just must. I can't imagine what they're thinking during the game. I get chances and stuff, the things that pop into their head.
Sure.
Get up, you prick.
Yeah, what's happening at Liverpool?
Some Swiss guy fell over in a box.
Go, son! Man like Oxtail.
I swear all the Swiss do is just like stare at mountains and take watches of each other.
What is wrong with him?
Huh?
David, what are your views on Balotelli at the moment?
He's not good enough, really, for now. He just scored a goal.
I think what no one wants to admit is that, yeah, Balotelli's just not as good as he's made out to be.
All it is the personality. He's an actor.
He's a very, very talented guy. Yeah, I think you're right, but that's not. You need more than that.
Didn't the Italy manager say he was living in a completely different world or something like that? I heard him quoted saying.
I mean, for me, Balotelli, this World Cup was a disaster. He really showed that he wasn't for the team. He loses the ball, he doesn't fight to win it back. Yeah. He's not a player that
he doesn't even make runs into the box, though. He doesn't even look like well, hat-trick.
No way, hat-trick.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No. I missed the goal, but...
Hat-trick!
Yeah, we've got one back hat-trick.
Wow.
Hold on, man.
Has Welbeck ever scored a hat-trick?
I want to say yes, but I really don't know. That's a question for the comments. Does anyone know if Welbeck scored a hat-trick?
Saved by Mignolet.
Finish. Nice.
Oh, great goal, great goal. Great ball from Oxlade. Thinks it over the keeper.
Scored a hat-trick for United?
I don't think he did. Oh, great goal. Lovely.
I think Poet's saying something interesting, but it's been muted. It's like
Yeah, right.
talk.
Left
Wait.
wing, right wing.
Repeat that again. Repeat that all again.
They didn't have any respect, any faith, and any trust and love in Benny Welbeck. They did left wing, right wing, made him do the donkey work. Put him up front, show him a bit of confidence, and guess what? You get a hat trick against this bloody lot. Go make some kebabs, lads.
Yes, bro.
1-0 Basel. For fuck's sake.
1-0
1-0
Basel.
Yeah. Welbeck scored a hat trick against Aston Villa.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
So yeah, he's got one.
Basel are not a joke, fam. They are a joke. Why do anyone know? Has the crew turned it up?
It looks as if the Galatasaray fans are actually turning away from the pitch. On purpose. The ultras are coordinating it, so none of them are watching the game.
As in protest or as in Poznan?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's as in like we're not watching this shit.
Celebrating their losing 4-0.
I might be wrong. I may be wrong, but that's what it looks like.
How are they doing in the league?
Yeah, it does. That is what it looks like. That's so weird. I do. Yeah, I think I do kind of love it. Like the madness of it all.
If you were playing, if you were a Galatasaray player and you looked at the crowd and you saw none of them looking, you'd be so
Yeah. Completely.
Do you think that's right? Like how the fans are so in control, as it were? Like in like earlier, how Schneider had to go over to them and to quell them. Like,
Do you mean is they're in control of themselves, or are they in control instead of like police?
no, in control of like the club.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Galatasaray fans must have owned the club. Sure.
No, I think that's great. I think fan ownership's really, really positive. Like Portsmouth have had fan ownership, and their administrative problems have been cleared up in a year or like a year and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
And it works so well in the Bundesliga, and there are such massive campaigns against the possibility of in the Bundesliga they have like the 50+ rule or the 51 rule they call it, where over half the team has to be fan owned. I think that's brilliant.
Apart from I think it's Wolfsburg and Bayern Leverkusen. Because they're owned by Volkswagen and by the chemical company.
What, by the chemical company? No,
Owned by
I don't want to say they started by Leverkusen, but I think it was Bayer staff that started by Leverkusen.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think so. Like, I think there's a really inherent link there.
Yeah.
Another good thing about the game as well. Any player like Campbell can enjoy themselves rather than coming onto a bag of stress.
Yeah.
Wait, has he scored again? Welbeck.
Yeah.
What? You got 4 goals?
No, hat-trick.
Oh.
On him this week.
Colin should never have spoken.
Woke up a beast, fam. On him this week. Up to the point, I'm just
That fan ownership would never happen in England though.
Yeah, but it's a shame. I'm not sure it can happen now. But...
It was unique in Germany because I think it was about 15 years ago. It was a complete like reformation, reshuffle of their league and stuff, and they had this unique opportunity to make it perfect, and they did. Whereas over here, it just will never happen. There's too much money now.
I mean, I'm sure it could happen at the smaller clubs still. It's happened before.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You've got clubs like FC United, Manchester, and AFC Wimbledon who.
But somewhere like Arsenal, it would never happen. It's like a corporation. Fans are they're shut out. It's like a fortress trying to get in and speak to people.
That's like the equivalent of a load of people that love iPods trying to take control of Apple. Like, never going to happen. That's the level that United and Man United are now. They're big corporations. They're multi-billion-dollar, franchises. They're not just going to say, "Oh yeah, let's let the fans own." But an actual football club, they're bigger than football club now.
I think you're wrong. I think a lot is made of this like football is a business thing, and like it's right in the extent that it is technically true. Like football is very much a business.
Markovic!
What happened with Markovic?
But never shoots.
He does never shoot, but I think he's brilliant. I think he's really, really quality. I think Markovic could end up being one of the best players in Europe.
You're fucking crazy, mate.
He needs to learn to shoot. You're right. I can't remember who it was where he had like 2 blatant chances where he didn't shoot. But it was recently for Liverpool. But no, he's very, very talented.
No, I know. I've been watching him since he's been playing for Partizan, but in my opinion, he isn't ready for a physical league, and he's very scared.
Speaking of Partizan, I've actually been watching some Partizan recently as a bit of a football hipster thing. Sivkovic.
Yeah. Who?
I can't pronounce his first name at all.
Go on, what player are you talking about?
Sivkovic.
Zukolovic.
I don't know how it's pronounced. A-N-D...
No, right in the chat box.
Yeah, I've got it. Well, it's A-N-D-R-I-J-A. Zivkovic is in Ajax. It's Zivkovic.
Okay. My new chat message.
Who's
yeah, he's good, man. He's really good.
How do you pronounce it?
Živkovic,
got it. Yeah, I've been watching him a little bit, and I think he's brilliant. I think I don't watch enough football at that level to know how good you have to be to make it as one of the very, very best. But he looks incredibly bright.
Not very. But it's I mean, Partizan has the second best youth academy behind Ajax, right? So
yeah. According to,
I'm not sure, but some sort of statistics say that I think they look at how many players there are in top leagues and how they perform. And I mean, if you look at it, you've got Savic, Nastasic, Markovic, Mitrovic from Anderlecht. I'm trying to think of some more Serbian players. Vidic didn't come from them, neither did Jovanovic. Kolarov didn't. Before that, Kezman, Tadic was Vojvodina.
Right.
But apparently their score was second behind Ajax. But I don't know. If you were to Google it, I'm sure you'll find out.
Sure.
Sterling.
I don't know how much European football you guys watch, but there's another. I've forgotten the pronunciation again. Živkovic.
Yeah.
There's another one who plays for Ajax who's very, very talented. Youth football's interesting. Love looking out.
So again, sorry.
There's another Živkovic who plays for Ajax. He's incredibly talented. Yeah.
Red card. Chesney's gone.
Wow. Is that a penalty?
I didn't see it.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Handball in the box from Juve, but no penalty.
Yeah, Chesney red card penalty.
Wow.
But surely 30 minutes they can't. Short, like 4-goal gap.
What's the latest with Ospina? Is Ospina fit?
Pardon?
Is Ospina fit?
Yes. I want to say.
He'll come in then.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, but like still playing with 10 men.
No, I mean for the games he'll be banned for. He'll be banned for 3 matches now.
Oh right, yeah. We don't really have a third though.
So he's going to come off. Cazorla's starting. Usually Cazorla will be the man to come off it.
After Ospina, it goes to Damian Martinez, who I still have like nightmares of because he was playing in the Reading game when we won 5-7.
Oh yeah. I saw he was playing in the Emirates Cup when I was there on the Saturday. I saw him play.
Yeah. Any good now?
Well, Martinez.
Yeah.
Well, you lost the game, I think. No, you won the game. It was against Monaco. Was it 1-0?
Oh!
I'm getting confused here. I can't remember who played who. Monaco. I don't know. He didn't do anything that's that noteworthy. Put it that way.
Marco just doesn't want to score. Where's this finishing? Good block, but fucking hell.
This could be Ospina's chance to get in the team now because he's going to have a run of 3 games in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And he's going to come in now. Oh, Sanchez has been made way.
After he didn't play against Spurs.
He doesn't look happy either.
Yeah. I mean, come on, he's our best player. Not necessarily today, but like...
On FIFA and also on other TV channels, when a team get a red card, they just put like a little red symbol. They do it on BT Sport as well, above the club's name. On the Fox Sports stream I'm watching, it has a note underneath the scoreline saying Arsenal playing with 10 men. It's like the whole leg of the scoreline. It's ridiculous.
I think Ospina is such a what's it called? Like unsure quantity, unknown quantity.
Yeah.
Like
that's why fans aren't watching the penalty. They're still not even looking.
It's true.
come on, Arsenal.
Come on, Gala.
Or the wall.
Here he goes.
So lucky.
Only back way.
Well taken. I'll take it.
Oh man.
You're
Three
three
and
goals.
30 minutes.
You're 3 goals ahead, man.
But 30 minutes, it can happen.
I'll bet my body.
Like 10 men. It's going to be difficult to score now because we only have like 2 attacking players and then the striker.
What's we losing 4-1?
I think it'll be alright.
We've got Welbs.
Just since this is supposed to be a Champions League thing, look at some of the other scores around Europe. Anderlecht are only losing 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. That early goal was I think the first goal that was scored tonight. Apparently they're playing an interesting 4-2-2-2. Anderlecht one of the teams I watch most lately because I've been watching Tielemans a lot, who's again a very talented young player.
What about Galatasaray?
But I'm Mobley with the goal, so I'm not really sure what to think about.
So he goes. The Italian one's like, man, it's mad.
What do you guys think about Kagawa leaving? Could he have still been used for United, or was there like a real problem that no one could solve?
If there's a problem,
Don't kick it out. Play. Don't kick it out.
I don't know if it's like I actually saw him play more when he played for Dortmund the first time around than he did for United, just because he didn't play very much, but also he had better standout performances for Dortmund, and he always looked sick for Dortmund. He's looking good again now, so he's obviously got the quality. It's whether he would fit in their system or whether he can handle the Premier League. I don't know, but I don't think he was ever terrible. I don't think they ever committed to him as an idea, and they ever bought into Kagawa.
But it is crazy. I mean, he's got the assist tonight. Was he Player of the Year for Bundesliga when he left?
Yeah, and he scored
last season.
He basically, I watched them when they destroyed Munich in the German Cup final 2 seasons ago. I think it was 4-1, and he was like, I think he got a goal and 2 assists. He absolutely smashed it.
Yeah.
Like Munich, but yeah.
You wonder why they bought him if they weren't looking for that like behind the striker playmaker.
Yeah, it was bad timing though because he went through the whole transition period. Maybe that would have worked against it. I don't know, but apparently the last player to score a hat trick for you was Bentner.
Really?
It was.
Yeah,
More like 7-0.
Oh,
Who's they against again?
Well, we had Sonogo score 3 or 4 in the Emirates Cup, but I guess that doesn't count.
Fall over.
What's happening?
Apparently, Welbeck hasn't scored a hat trick before.
Fuck's sake.
Really?
Apparently, that's what everyone on Twitter saying.
So, David, what's happening?
It was a great ball by Gerrard, crossfield. Sterling was through, but bad touch.
Still 1-0.
This is fucking shit, man.
Wow.
Gerrard's too slow. You can't take it anymore.
Everyone's saying this is a bit Skirtle's fault on Twitter.
He's not great, Skirtle. But
And Gerrard, do you reckon he needs to retire soon?
he's a holding midfielder, I guess. All he does is... But I don't know, people just fucking run past him all the time. It annoys the hell out of me.
So you think he should retire on top, or like wait a few more years as a Liverpool backup?
Wait a second. What's just happened? Oh, my stream is just messing... Oh, sorry. I think one more season and then he just needs to stop. One more and then he needs to leave.
Not really a Gerrard. Not really a Gerrard, not really a Lampard.
Yeah. It's just, he's frustrating me, man. It's just frustrating. He's still a quality player, but...
Wasn't there a stat, like when we played them and beat them the other day, didn't they say that Gerrard didn't have one successfully completed pass the whole game?
Wow.
Which is literally unheard of for
Yeah, it's crazy.
enemy, let alone...
No foul. Get up. Get up, you prick. It's not a foul.
Marco, what's been happening?
Atletico Madrid is starting to play better now. They got some more possession. Still no clear chances. There was a handball in the box from Cáceres, but I don't think it was intentional. The referee didn't call anything. But
Still
Juventus, yeah, 0-0. No clear chances though.
Oh, Galatasaray stepping it up.
What, are they still what?
Are Galatasaray stepping it up a little bit? Or
I mean, nothing notable. We've got Rosicky coming on now for Chamberlain too, which always gives us a bit more energy, which is important, like that pressing, that energy when you've got 10 men. I think we'll be alright. I mean, we've got 25 minutes to go. It shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. What was I going to say? How's Evra been doing for Juventus this season as a wing back instead of when he used to play?
He's been playing left wing back. He started off not so good. I personally, I think Asamoah is better. He runs a lot more, and I think Evra fits better in a four-man defense because there's too much running in a left wing back position. A lot of Juventus fans, they're not too happy, but he brings some experience, which is good to our team. I mean, he's got Champions League experience, which is good, but I think Asamoah is more effective than him, especially in the 3-5-2.
And you don't ever see you playing a four at the back?
It's tough. We have a good system right now in the 3-5-2, and Allegri doesn't want to switch it. There was talk in the beginning of four-man defense, but it doesn't seem like it now.
Well, I mean, there's talk of Lichtsteiner leaving. What do you think about that? Right? Who would you replace him with if he left?
That really upsets me. Lichtsteiner is one of my favorite and one of Juventus' favorite players. All the fans love him, but they say that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
They say that he wants too much money for the renewal.
What the fuck?
What's going wrong, man?
I just don't understand. It's like they just can't play football. And Marco just ran through midfield, great little darting run, and then he passes it to a Basel player. He just passes it to him.
You still going to win the Champions League?
No. That's a handball. That's a fucking pin. Fuck off.
What's this called?
If you lose this, Basel could actually go through ahead of you.
So everyone here after Liverpool.
Wow.
Unmute, Paul. I want to see what he's saying.
Not sure I noticed. I think I only know like 2 players in that Basel team.
Get off Coutinho, man.
I feel bad for Poet. Can't hear him.
Pardon?
But I feel bad for Poet. We can't hear what he's saying. I don't think he knows he's muted either.
Oh, we can add him in a bit if we want. What do you reckon about Coutinho, David? Because like he started so brightly, but now he looks proper second fiddle. Like
I don't understand what's happened to him. I just don't. He went to Brazil over the summer, and I don't know, man. I heard prostitution's legal over there. Who knows, mate? He's just not.
It's a strange one. It's a strange one.
He was a great player last season. I don't know, man. I'm so disappointed in Liverpool so far this season. I wasn't expecting the best start, but to be 12th, struggling in the Champions League, where's the improvement come from? I understand we're changing, and Suarez is gone, but it's frustrating, man.
You don't rate signings?
No, I don't rate the signings at all. At all. None of them are world class. None. We sold a world class player and bought 6 just whatever.
You don't think it would have been hard to like who would you have bought in the summer?
Man, I know. I know. Wait, did Cruz go anywhere? Cruz.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
Yeah, someone like Cruz, someone like just you need quality. Di Maria. Why don't we go for Di Maria? I'd rather have Di Maria than 4 of these players. We're not being ambitious enough. We're getting Lallana for 20 million. That doesn't make sense ever in life.
Lambert as well.
Paul Lambert just to sit on a bench. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, you need to improve it because you lost Suarez. The obvious thing was to sort your defence out because he scored a lot of goals, but you conceded a lot of goals. But like Lovren, Manquillo, and Moreno. I mean, none of them exactly happy.
I'm happy with Moreno, but that's it.
Yeah, I think Moreno is decent. And Makilo looks okay as too. Like,
He looks okay, but
Manquillo thing's weird though, because he's on loan from Atletico Madrid. I don't understand why that would be. I guess it's like the Falcao situation. I don't know.
Sterling, what is happening to you?
well, it's because he can start here, but he won't start ahead of Juan at Real Madrid, at Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. But do Atletico Madrid want to keep him long term?
Presumably, because Juan's what, 28? I want to say.
Yeah.
So probably. But I mean, Liverpool will have to keep him long term like this. Johnson's looking so poor. Lovren looks like. Lovren was brilliant last year, but he looked really, well, not really poor. He did look great in France. So I'm slightly surprised they signed him. And then Lallana, again, very weird one. Balotelli, the price tag wasn't that high, so like, it's alright. But some strange signings. Like, when Spurs signed all those players after Bale left, I thought they'd do really, really well. Because some of them, like Lamella, is brilliant. Paulinho had an amazing, Confederations Cup.
Welbs. Welbs had left that. Ozil at the back, but he's saying he didn't call it. Is it Ozil?
Good goal.
Good goal.
Who scored?
No, we're behind. No.
You know, this game was nice contract. You can't say something.
Yeah, it's well based messed up.
Rosicky should have just left. Just give it to Rosicky, man.
It's amazing how like dynamic he is at 33.
He's got young legs though, because he missed so many years for injury that he's still got the legs on 26. Rooney, like one of the things that Rooney had when he was younger is that he had a very mature body. So he had like the strength and the kind of power of a grown man when he was like 16. Like now it's working against him because he's like whatever he is, 28 or whatever, but he's got the body of like a 35-year-old. He's like Jack. Remember that film Jack, Robin Williams? It's basically Rooney.
I thought you were gonna say, what's that one when the guy gets older?
Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
That's the opposite. Benjamin Button is getting younger.
Yeah.
Whereas Rooney's getting older much earlier than his age.
I think people are too quick to say that Rooney's overrated. I think United look 10 times better when he's on the pitch.
I don't think he's overrated. I just think he's not as good as he was a few years ago anymore.
For me, he still makes a massive contribution. Like, he looked really poor for England, don't get me wrong. Like, really poor. Apart from assist for Sturridge, I want to say.
He got a goal.
But every time he plays for United, I think they look a million times better. I think he's a lot better than Falcao is, or ever was, but that's a bit more controversial.
Oh wow, it's over the line. Yeah. No, Falcao scored a lot of goals in the Liga.
Good,
but even
stop downstream.
One!
Sterling!
Still the best player in the world?
No one thinks Sterling's the best player in the world.
Yeah, but you know.
You do, think mental.
We've got a comment from HMDD asking for Vujanic to rant about Glenn Johnson. Have you got that in the bag?
Oh my God, I can't do that now, man. I'm too frustrated.
No, give it a go.
Oh, just fuck him. That's all. But he's gone now. He doesn't even play anymore. That's the main thing. Oh.
Fair. It's not looking bright.
Oh my God.
Where do you reckon you'll finish this year?
Markovic is robbed off on Sterling. I'm telling you.
Where do you think you'll finish this year, David?
No.
I don't know.
Atletico scored.
Yeah, what's the goal? Marco, what's happened?
Atletico scored off a cross.
From to...
Turan scored. Turan finished it. I didn't see who crossed it.
Real Madrid are 2-1 up as well. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, it was going to happen. Are they playing Garcia on the wing again? Atleti.
Terrible defending. Lichtsteiner.
Well, then maybe you should
Cross
leave.
from Godin. Oh my God. Lichtsteiner let him get in front of him and he finished it.
You never said who you'd replace Lichtsteiner with.
There was talk of Abate, who he might leave Milan, but I'm not convinced.
Is he not older than Lichtsteiner?
I'm not sure actually. He wants a lot of money though. I don't know why it would. What the difference is? I think they both want the same amount, like $3 million a year.
I did.
Terrible.
Which is a lot. That's like 60k in a Serie A where the wages are pretty low at the moment. I think Polka's on more like under 30k. Something crazy.
He's gonna get a raise very soon.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But still. Apparently Benfica are 3-1 down to Bayer Leverkusen, which is crazy because they were so strong last year. So we never said who we thought was actually going to win the Champions League. I mean, we have a few shouts for Barcelona and Bayern Munich, but in terms of the last four, who do we think are the best teams in Europe at the moment?
I feel like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Well, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Barcelona, and then I'd say Real Madrid definitely got the best squad, but they're not necessarily. Well, they did smash it on the weekend actually, didn't they? So yeah, I'll say Real Madrid. And they didn't have the great start, but they are good. They've got a great squad.
You reckon Chelsea can do it in Champions League and Premier League?
I think I don't know about both, but I think that Jose is desperate to win the Champions League, and he's never obviously with Chelsea because he hasn't done that yet. And he wants to be the first manager to do it at 3 different clubs. And he's got a team now that he's built. Last year he sort of inherited the team a little bit. He's changed it. He's got rid of people he didn't like Mata and Louis. Brought in people he does like. And yeah, I think that they might not have the best. I mean, their squad is definitely great, but might not be the best squad in terms of competing with Bayern. But they've got the expertise and they've got the manager who knows how to do it. So, not that Guardiola doesn't. Ancelotti, they all know how to win Champions League, but we'll see.
I think Fabregas is one of the signings of the summer from Jose Mourinho.
Fabregas is like a double signing because he signed him and he also. I know that Arsenal turned him down, but it was a shrewd move in stopping him going anywhere else, Man City, wherever, if he was going to come back to the Premier League, which is, I think, what he wanted to do. It's like a double win.
Definitely. And the fact that he was... I know that Barcelona fans say that he was really crap there, or at least during second halves of games, but second half of the season. But he's just so brilliant. Like, for me, he's the best player in the league right now.
He's definitely more important to them. I know everyone's saying Diego Costa, if he gets injured, they're in trouble, but for me, it's more about Fabregas. Because Costa is great. Oh, what a save! Oh my God! Ospina just made a ridiculous...
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm not sure. Like we were saying before, Joel, Juventus have just gone to a back four. Cáceres came out and Pereira went in.
Wait, so who's been the sub? Who's been taken out?
Cáceres.
For
Pereira.
For Pereira's playing where now?
In the midfield. I think he put him. Let's see. I can't see where he is.
So
now.
Who's playing wide? Pereira's playing presumably wide.
So we switched to a 4-3-3. We got Pogba, Marquisio, and Vidal in the middle, and Tevez, Llorente, and Pereira. Pereira's on the right side now.
Right.
Yeah.
You think? Oh, Lambert's coming on. That's it. That's it. Lambert, game changer. Well done.
Scored for you.
Sorry.
Has he scored yet, Lambert, for Liverpool?
Please. Pissing me off, man.
Dave, has Lambert scored yet for Liverpool?
No, no, he hasn't. Oh my God.
It's not looking good, man.
I wish the Goretz beat us now.
Pardon?
I wish Ludogorets got something from us now because they deserve it. He's just pissed.
Who did Lambert come on for?
Markovic.
Markovic.
So you're playing two up top?
Welbeck's away. What is he doing there?
Yeah.
This guy's difficult.
Come on, stream. Come on, stream. Work.
Come on.
Work.
Oh my God! Nearly an own goal. From Atletico Madrid, we almost scored. A cross from Lichtsteiner back into the middle, and they almost put it into their own net. Corner kick. Wow. I think it hit the post.
Right, I'm going to check the comments in a bit. So if you don't want to comment down below in the stream, and then I'll check it. Any questions you want to give to any of the panel? Any questions you want to ask all of us? If you don't know what the 12thMen is, let me know.
Someone said that the Copa America apparently overlapped the Champions League finals, and if Barca reach the final, they won't have Messi, Neymar, Suarez, Bravo, or Mascherano.
Really? Oh wow.
That can't be true. Surely they're playing Champions League final.
Surely.
Yeah, I mean it's
Messi, Neymar, Suarez. That's their whole front three gone.
It's the biggest match of the year. Who did they play? Like Pedro. That's it.
I know my striker.
Someone else also asked me who my favourite West Ham player is, and I'll probably say Ludovic McCloskey.
Because
he was a goalkeeper who used to drive a Skoda, and everyone used to go on about the fact that he drove a Skoda from Czech Republic. Just as good banter. He was around the club for a long time. I think he's still there actually. He was our youth team manager for a while, coach for a while. Just a good old-fashioned man. I liked him. Steve Potts was another good one. Centre back, played at the club for a long time. His son plays for us now. Paolo Di Canio, love him. Julian Dix. Yeah, all good.
My laptop's struggling now.
Tony Cottee.
If Liverpool aren't going to make top four this year, who is going to get fourth? I feel like everyone in the league seems desperate not to. Like it looks like there are three clear best teams in the league at the moment, and then after that, United are still crap, Spurs are still crap, Liverpool have become crap again. Everton don't look even like they're challenging for it particularly. So who do we reckon for fourth place this year?
Southampton, mate. No, I don't know. I think United.
Yeah? I thought United all of last year, but it just never happened.
I think Liverpool, but Liverpool are looking really bad at the moment. Obviously, United are as well, but United have got time, the ability to turn it around. I think they've got the man in charge that knows what he's doing. I think long term.
Does he?
Yeah.
Some of those signings are really mediocre.
I mean, who?
Like, okay, so Di Maria is brilliant, right? I don't think anyone's going to question that Di Maria last year was one of the best players in the world, like for the second half of last season. But Herrera is good and has been good for United. Not amazingly spectacular, but he's been good, right? Rojo is a pretty mediocre centre-back, kind of left-back-ish. Never particularly lit anywhere up. Had a pretty okay World Cup, right? Daley Blind, looked brilliant at the World Cup. Had that brilliant assist for RVP, which had the looping dolphin header thing. But really, before the defensive mid at Ajax looked like pretty mediocre. Shaw, who's had one excellent year. Cal is massively overrated. I'm not sure Van Gaal's that good.
Right, here's what I think about that. Herrera wasn't his signing. Herrera was done before. Luke Shaw was done before. So neither of them were LVG signings. He had to approve them, supposedly. They're already done. Falcao is world class, I believe. I just think he needs to be fit. I think that Rocco, I agree with you in your kind of like summation of things. I don't think he has done anything incredible, but I still think it was a very important signing because there wasn't a lot of great centre-backs going around. They needed to get someone. So he managed to get someone. Maybe he could have got someone better, but it's very important he did that. Daley Blind was player of the year in the year of the Visa last year. So all we're saying about Dutch League players, he was number one. He was voted the best. So it's not just the World Cup that he's done well in. So I think they're good signings. I think if you're going to fault him, I'd say he didn't get enough defenders. I know Daley Blind can play there, but the fact that he's had a few injuries now and they're having to play all the youth guys, like because they lost obviously Evra, Ferdinand, Vidic, that's most of the back four gone. They never had a decent right back anyway with Raphael, so they needed more defenders. That's the biggest fault in him, but that's done now until January. I still think there's enough attacking talent in the squad for them to get up there.
No.
I have to say, I completely disagree. I think Falcao is hugely overrated and has been for years. He had two brilliant seasons at Atletico Madrid, right, which were very good. Never, ever, ever deserved third place in a Ballon d'Or, like not even close. He had two exceptional seasons where he scored a lot of penalties. They were really good regardless. But Atletico Madrid look just as good without him playing. He contributes absolutely nothing outside of goal scoring. And his goal scoring record, when you take away penalties, really isn't that strong. It hasn't been strong for a few years. It wasn't even that strong when he was at his absolute peak. I think he's really overrated.
I don't think, okay, well, I'm just looking at Wikipedia. I know it's not necessarily the best thing, but even in Monaco, where he had spent half the time injured, he got 11 in 20, which is pretty decent for a striker. Not amazing, but it's okay. And then before that, Atletico Madrid, he was always very good. At Porto, he was very good. Before that, was good. I think.
And so many of them are penalties, and he contributes nothing else.
You can say that about loads of strikers. A lot of strikers.
And they're not good.
Well, all I'm saying is, regardless of how good Falcao is, he's good enough to get him to fourth, because the competition, that's what it's really about. It's Southampton, who've got Pele. Falcao's definitely good as Pele. It's Liverpool, who've got Balotelli. Falcao's definitely as good as Balotelli. It's Tottenham, who've got Soldado and Adebayor. Falcao's definitely better than both of them. I'm not saying that Falcao is the best striker in the world, but he's good enough to get them to fourth place along with the other players. They have got, in my opinion, someone who's better than Ozil and Di Maria, and they've got, they've got attacking-wise, Rooney and RVP. They've got an unbelievable attacking threat. Juan Mata on the bench, it's just the rest of the team that's not so great. I think Falcao is a worthy addition. He definitely would be your best striker if he played for Arsenal.
Nope.
Welbeck's better, yeah?
Okay, maybe that's a bit far. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with what you're saying there. But he's not close to the best striker in the league for me. We've got someone in the comments asking a question that, of course, I want to answer. Blarney Fish, who asks, never seen 12th Men. What exactly is it? Loving it, though. The 12th Men is an alternative commentary thing. It's my live football show where we talk about the football matches of the day, sometimes one. In this case, we're just doing all the Champions League, really. We think the commentary on TV is a little bit crap. We want to do it slightly differently and invite your favourite commentators on at the same time. So if you like it, make sure you subscribe. The next game is Chelsea versus Arsenal, which is this Sunday at 2:05. I think we kick off. So hopefully I'll see you then. So if you,
are you at uni?
Yeah, I'm at Bristol.
Oh, cool. What year?
I'm like second year age, but this is my freshers.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good life. It's a good life. I've got nothing on this whole week. I've had like 2 lectures and then no work, no nothing.
I miss that life, man. I used to do nothing.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Not that I do much now, but yeah.
Morata has come on for Juve, by the way.
Who?
Morata.
How's he looked so far?
What are you doing in this?
He scored a goal last game, but this game, he just came in a few minutes ago. I think Jovinko too is gonna come in.
No, I mean, how's he looked so far this season?
Like I said, he scored a goal last week from Pereira, a nice cross from Pereira. He's all right. I mean, he's just starting. He started off at Juve bad, and he came and got an injury right away, so his career didn't start off too good. But I mean, he's getting on track. He seems faster than Llorente, but I don't know. I'm not convinced with our attack this season.
So if you were summing this game up for Juve?
Disappointment. We're dominating. I mean, we had the game and no chances whatsoever for us. Our best chance came off of Atletico Madrid almost scoring in their own net.
What went wrong?
Honestly, we're not clinical enough. I've been saying this for a while. We're not clinical enough. I mean, we're dominating. We had the possession. Our midfield is very good, but in the final third, it seems like we can't score. Or we're struggling, at least.
Right. And David, for you, how's the... I mean, it looks pretty clear, but how's the Liverpool game, man?
3 more minutes. Been awful.
Yeah?
I mean, we've had a few clear-cut chances, but, I mean, Markovic and Sterling today and Balotelli have been abysmal. They've been abysmal. It's just in the final third. I mean, there was a chance where Markovic literally had to just fucking side foot it into just pick a side foot it, and a player blocked it. He went straight down the middle, and then Sterling was clean through as well, but bad touch, and it's just gone to the keeper. It's just been an awful day.
Still reckon you'll qualify?
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll probably do it the hard way, qualifying the last day with a goal, like in the last minute, and then win the Champions League. But right now, this is just abysmal.
It is Basel away. Like the fixtures, like it'll be easier to beat them at home.
I know.
Olympiacos is down 2-0 now.
Malmo are doing alright.
You never know. You could get a draw at Anfield with Real Madrid.
Yeah, we'll beat them.
Basel are one of those clubs. They rarely seem to get out of the group, but every year they seem to upset a big team. I know it's at home, but like they always seem to do well. I think they beat United once or twice.
Mm.
Good little team, Basel.
Throw the ball, man, you fucking prick.
Joel, someone's put a comment here which may just diminish your negativity on Falcao. You said that he doesn't contribute outside scoring, but he's got 2 assists in 2 games for United. And his assist for RVP against Leicester was an amazing left-foot cross.
I think, not to get too nerdy about it, but it depends what you mean by contribution. Firstly, contribution doesn't just need assists. Secondly,
Give an assist for valid contribution, though.
Pardon?
Off the line.
Oof, yeah. That's close. It's amazing we haven't conceded a goal yet. We've been alright still with 10-men. What were you saying?
I said surely an assist is one of the most valid forms of contribution,
man,
outside of goal scoring.
Yes, but
what do you want a striker to do apart from score?
what I really meant is that he can't do anything apart from score. I mean, you can assist by passing next to you and doing something, and that might be great, and it might look like a useful contribution. But in reality, if you spend the rest of the game and the rest of the games doing not very much with passing,
Liverpool are fucking shit.
Fuck, Dave, man.
Boy, sorry, David, man. Sorry, David.
Why are they so shit?
Why does
Oh, you can't play Champions League football with Lallana fucking Lambert. How do you play? You don't do that. Qualify for Champions League, sell Suarez and buy Lallana and Lambert. It just doesn't make sense. Like logically, Markovic is a Europa League player who's 20 years old. Why are we buying to develop?
Fuck you know.
Why does Craig hate Liverpool so much?
Oh, he supports Tottenham. He's irrelevant, man.
Why do you hate Liverpool so much?
Bro, do you know why I hate Liverpool, bro? Because they have not invested in the community fund.
Hit him where it hurts, mate. Hit him where it hurts.
Oh, mate. I always tell everyone the most visited place in Liverpool after Anfield has to be Job Centre. So
right, it's full time in all the games, so I think we need to wrap it up. Do you guys want to go around and say what you do? Give links to whatever, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, lads.
David?
Sorry?
Do you want to sign yourself off?
Yeah, man, guys, love you. Yeah, hopefully meet on better terms next time.
Poet, what do you do? Where are you? Come on, sign us off.
Oh, basically, what am I doing? I'm laying down feeling quite good about myself. I've seen that guy well score a hat-trick. Very convincing win from Arsenal. We even had the luxury of telling someone, you know what, go off for an early bath. Let's just make it 4-1 and a really comfortable one. We're going into the weekend. Going to get us a little surprising win at Stamford Bridge. And I'm thinking a cheeky little goal from Koscielny, 1-0. Probably in like the 80th minute.
Fair enough. Marco, where can we find you on Twitter? What are you doing? How are you feeling after the game?
Hey, Marco Calcio 22 is my handle. Disappointed with the result today. I mean, we started off the season well, but hopefully our Champions League run goes further than last year.
Aww.
And Spencer?
Yeah, I'm at SpencerOwen on Twitter, and I haven't really got anything to say about my club apart from that I'm glad we're not in the Champions League because we can concentrate on the league, get in 4th place. And basically the English clubs aren't doing very well. I mean, Arsenal are. Liverpool are struggling. City are struggling.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Arsenal are going to go through, I think.
Feels good.
Liverpool and City aren't, and I hope an English team does win it though.
Right. It's been a pleasure to have you two on. It appears all the others have left us. But thank you very much for coming on. Like, it's been a real pleasure. In terms of next 12th Men, it's Chelsea versus Arsenal, 2:05 on Sunday. Subscribe to it. I'm at Messi Minutes. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.